Well, I'm in my home village, one of the villages where I grew up. This is Shrivenham, but I spent the first 11 years of my life in a neighbouring village called Watchfield, and then moved to Shrivenham at the age of 11. Yeah, just a little bit. Yeah, I love the thatched cottages. This is a bit. I had no intentions whatsoever of filming this, and I still don't know how much of this I can really show you, because I'm gonna meet my friend Rupert. No, not that Rupert. We're not going to Nutwood. We're going somewhere else in Buckinghamshire. So in total I got about 125-130 mile journey to undertake, round trip. I'm going to see something, and I possibly might be buying it. Not sure yet, not sure. We got to see it first, and it might be for sale, or it might not be for sale. So it's a bit like that. Yeah, I can't say anything about it because, as I say, I can show you this part of the video, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to film when I get to the other end. I don't know if Rupert is camera friendly or not. I'm sure he'd be alright, probably, but I always like to ask, and I haven't told him that I'm bringing the cameras. So I'm making my way along, running parallel to the Ridgeway, because this place I'm going to, it's a small town called Chesham, and it's only about 4 or 5 miles off of the Ridgeway. And I looked on the map, the best way to get there, and Google Maps and my sat nav, they always want to take you along the main roads, and I don't really like the main roads. I abhor traffic. I cannot stand traffic, and so I plotted a route in my head. Well, I've written it down on paper, which is going to run me parallel to the Ridgeway through the Chilterns, and it should be quite a pretty ride. So if nothing else, you'll be able to listen to the sound of the Royal Enfield Himalayans engine. This is the old 411, and hopefully you'll be able to see some nice scenery of this beautiful country. Right, I'll put the cameras on when I come across anything nice. So I'm making my way down towards the village of Uffington, and the backdrop is the big hill at Uffington itself, the Castle Hill, or the Uffington White Horse. We're coming down now into the valley where the small market town of Wantage is located. Wantage, most famous for the birthplace of Alfred the Great. So I'm using the sat nav here to get me through where I want to go. I'm in Didcot at the moment. My next port of call is Wallingford. So that's current route. Let's cancel that route. Search Wallingford, WA. The reason why I'm doing it this way is if I just put in my final destination, then the GPS will route me through what it thinks is the best route and not what I think is the best route. So we've got 6 miles, 7 miles to go till we get to Wallingford, and then I'll then stop there and I'll put in the next port of call, which will be Chinnor. But we're currently in Didcot, and Didcot is now a very, very dreadful place. It's been overdeveloped by housing, infrastructure, shops, schools. It's bloody awful. I'm not sure if our route is going to go past that area where they have done all the developing. It's soul destroying, it's soulless, it's heartless, it's bloody horrible. I'm just taking a little bit of a detour to the place known as Brightwell cum Sotwell. I'll tell you why when we get there. That's the village hall by the looks of it. The square. Brightwell cum Sotwell. This is on this camera as well. Thinking about 1, 2, 3. Right, well, I stopped here for 2 reasons. One is I want to just put into the sat nav my next destination, which is Chinnor. We haven't got to Wallingford yet, but I think the machine will route us the right way now. And the other thing was that Brightwell cum Sotwell was where a very influential person in my life used to live, and his name was R.O.B. Manley, Robert Orville Beeter Manley, and he was a beekeeper, very famous beekeeper, and he produced honey during the 1920s to 1950s. He died in 1977, and he wrote a book called Honey Farming, which was very influential to me because when I was a young person in my 20s, my brother Robert and we used to keep bees, and I had nearly 40 colonies, and I used to read R.O.B. Manley's books, and I got a lot of information from them. He was a fantastic bloke, fantastic. I've always wanted to try and find out where his final resting place is, but I've never been able to find it. I've done lots of research online, never been able to find it. It's probably in this village or in this area somewhere. But anyway, I'm not stopping here. We're going to move on. That'll be for another video at some point. But anyway, we're moving on. I'm going to program the device now to take us on to Chinnor. And then we're just one more step away to Chesham, which is where I'm meeting up with my friend Rupert. Right, let's get this done. Road closed. Where the hell am I going to go then? Had to detour because the road was closed. And it's probably quite a nice little route actually, through a place called Cuxham. We've got all these 20-mile-per-hour speed limits now. So that means you've got to slow down, take in the scenery. This looks like a beautiful place. Thatched cottages, a little stream, Another thatched cottage, another thatched building on the right. Manor Farm. Just stop here, no one behind. That looks old, doesn't it? That looks old. That's lovely. Absolutely lovely. What's the point in being in a hurry? They got the flags going. I'm in Chinner now. I just reprogrammed the sat nav, and we got 16 mile to go. We should get there just before 1, which is the time I've said to Rupert I'd meet him there. So that's good. We're going to be on time. Amazing technology, the old sat navs, but you got to use them cautiously, I think. That's nice to see, isn't it? The old traction engine. There are a few steam fairs around later on this year, so I'd love to go to see one of those at some point. We're into the Chilterns for sure now. Just gone past the plough at Cadston, and we've got just under 9.5 miles to run till we get to Chesham, where I'm meeting with Rupert. So there's Rupert in front, look. Hello Rupert. Rupert's got an old bike, he likes all old things. Yeah, I came round once and I sort of went all the way round there, and I thought this isn't right, it's got to be around here somewhere, and I came around and I saw you waving. Yeah, this is a nice machine, isn't it? Yeah, that's nice, that is, Rupert. Right, Chug would be alright there, wouldn't it?
I've got this offer of a 10 foot.
These Enfields, they put a very short side stand on them, so if they're heavily loaded and the suspension's compressed, it can go over.
You've got to get it set up right so it suits you, really.
Yeah.
But I rode that down to Spain.
Crikey.
Yeah, it took me about 10 days.
Yeah.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah.
I got it out yesterday because I knew it would come, and I saw the frame and I thought, well, I've got a 720-inch wheel here, so I'll whack them on.
Yeah.
And actually, it didn't take me long to get it going, but when I took it out, I thought, God, this is twitchy. How the hell?
Yeah.
But I just messed about with the steering a little bit, reduced the tiller, and actually it was all right.
Yeah.
So, I mean, more than welcome to have a go if you like, but you haven't come round to see this, have you?
No, I haven't, no. No, but I would like to give it a try. I would like to give it a try. I'm always game to give something a try.
Yeah, the only thing
First time I've had a go on. Well,
you're a little
I've had a go on a few of these. They tend to fall off.
It's not really adjustable. That's the only issue. But we'll have a go. Have you ever ridden a two-wheeler before?
Never. Only a conventional bike.
You're just about to find out then.
I know they're hard work, are they?
No. It's all about getting them set up right, basically. But the steering can be a bit twitchy, but that's if it's not configured properly, you know.
it's the balance, isn't it?
It's the balance, yeah. I mean, this one, the head tube angle on this is much steeper than I really wanted it to be.
Yeah, so it's twitchy, is it?
Yeah, a little bit, but that's the way I built it, not because of the nature of it, it's just the way I built the thing, actually. So, do you want to see me go off on this or not, or you're not bothered?
I'll give it a try.
Yeah, do you want me just to go out or not? Or?
Yeah, put that out there, yeah. I put my cycling shoes on. Makes it look easy, look. That is, I can see it's twitching. That was getting very low, but I did test ride that, but it was difficult, Rupert, wasn't it? It was difficult.
I can't run behind holding you all the way.
You was.
It's a little bit too big for it.
We've come to look at something else. Let's have a look at this other contraption then.
I'll get the T on as well, actually. I'll get it out.
Is it in here, is it? Oh, that's more like it.
This is my little den in here. Right, tea.
That's more like it. Now, Rupert,
Nice
will I,
comfortable chair.
that's comfortable. Will I be able to put a rack on the back here?
Yes.
Yeah, there is a rack.
There is
Oh,
a rack.
brilliant. That's
There are mud guards.
I've only just put the seat back on because I basically took a load of stuff off when
Yeah.
I took it for PVP. I put another seat
yeah.
on.
And you
took the rack
rode
off.
this trike to Paris.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
yes. No, I didn't ride it to Paris. I only did about 760k at PVP because I was
Yeah.
out of time because I
Yeah,
took it
yeah.
slow on it. That's the rack, yeah.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Okay, well,
Oh, that's fantastic. That's
And you got various other bits.
had
And,
panniers on it.
yeah, you got
Right.
various other bits
Yeah.
and bobs on
It's
there.
got
You
mud
got,
guards.
you got mud
Sure.
guards, 2 mud guards in
yeah,
there.
that's good.
I'll put all that. Well, depending, I don't know whether you want it or not. I mean, I'll put all those back on depending on what you agree with.
I got to test ride it, haven't I?
Yeah, of course you have.
Having a cup of tea though. I'll
Yeah.
have a cup of
I
tea.
think that's all right. Right, let's
So
get
there's
it.
got the manual. Being lifted out. I don't think I'm going to fall off this one.
It is possible.
So what you do
If you don't lean on a bend enough,
Yeah, yeah,
it is
yeah.
possible to roll it,
Yeah, yeah.
but generally not.
we'll probably have to.
I'm going to film a little bit, but I'm not. Then I'm going to come back, put the camera away, and then just ride it.
Let's get it adjusted. Should we get it adjusted first?
Yeah. Like the trike. Trike. Charles taught me how to sit in the trike. He did.
Yep.
He said like this,
That's it.
then sit back.
Your brakes are on, so you can't go anywhere.
Sit back. You can't fall down. I'm brand new to these SPT pedals. I was in there, yeah.
It's still a bit long for you.
I'm in. It's a bit long. He's probably got the brake on.
Yeah, just need to pull that one back and the thing pops out of it.
That's it. Brake is off. Right then. So I need to do my pre-flight checks. I should know I was flying paramotors and microlights. Oh, this is so nice.
Is he all right?
Looks like it.
It's probably about the right length for him, actually.
I see what they say about more miles per miles, and it's nippy as well. This is great, I love it. Got to lean, otherwise you're. I can see when we're having to lean.
Yeah, leaning's very important when you go.
That's wonderful.
You do have to lean.
This is a lot because you're low to the ground. It really is nice, isn't it? That's just what I want. That is fantastic. Like with that rack, I can put it on the back and have camping kit on there and all
Yeah, I had
sorts.
panniers on the back.
Because there's no way you can have a backpack, is there? With this.
Front pack.
Front pack. Oh no, the rack's essential. Yeah, that's all
Yeah,
right.
well that.
I'll put that.
I mean, it is a bit long for me. It needs to be shortened
Yeah.
by
well, you can adjust
half
that, yeah.
inch, I
Yeah.
reckon.
We'll do it now if you like.
Yeah, okay.
You just put the brake on there, so it run the way down the hill.
Yeah. So when you stop, squeeze the thing
the
being the
pins
brake
right.
lever.
And you're on.
Right.
The good thing about these, I can select with this camera. So if I wanted to look at you, well, there you go. Now you know what it's all about. Hopefully, I'll have the I'll have Rupert's trike next week. He's going to deliver it next Saturday, and then we'll be able to go out and do some wonderful triking adventures. Right. They've been set up to do some hiking. Yeah, I did enjoy riding that trike. It was very, very nice. Very nice. Anyway, I'm going to enjoy a nice journey home now on Chug. And take it easy. Just enjoy a nice country route that I've planned. Get back in good time for this afternoon. So thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.